Hello and welcome to Alfons Zeileis. My name is Johanna Nagelsbach. I'm the grandniece of the painter Alfons Zeileis. The Palatinate knows a lot of regional specialties. Anyone who thinks they would have gone to a bookstore and pick a book out of a large number of cookbooks is mistaken. Watch this video to find out what cooking was like back then. Of course, there were already printed cookbooks back then, such as this one. However, it was common for families to write down recipes themselves. Today I have brought you 4 such handwritten cookbooks. One cookbook is by Johanna Nagelsbach, the wife of Karl Nagelsbach and sister of Elisabeth Zeileis, who wrote 2 other cookbooks. The 4th cookbook is from Lisbeth. Lisbeth helped both the Zeileis family and the Nagelsbach family in the household. When an article about Alfons Zeileis appeared in the Rheinpfalz newspaper, Lisbeth's daughters called me and invited me to Hasloch. Not only did I spend a wonderful afternoon with them, they also showed me these wonderful pictures of Alfons Zeileis, which Alfons Zeileis had given to Lisbeth. They also told me a lot about the culinary history of the region. The biggest surprise came a few weeks later. I received a letter with Lisbeth's handwritten cookbook. If you would like to find out more about the contents of Lisbeth, Johanna and Elisabeth's cookbooks, write to me in the comments. The eating habits in the Palatinate back then would probably be best described as flexitarian today. Meat was usually only eaten on Sundays. Saturday was for cleaning and there was no time to cook, so we had stews. Pastries were often served during the week. The cookbooks contain a large number of recipes for casseroles and puddings. But beware, pudding and flummery are 2 different things. What is often referred to today as a pudding is actually a flummery. Flummeries are bound with starch in the form of semolina, wheat starch or sago, and served cold. Puddings are often not sweet, are cooked in a pudding dish in a pot of hot water and served warm. They are similar to casseroles. In those days, the stove was heated with wood and coal. In winter, the stove ran for many hours. Cooking puddings for hours did not require any additional energy. The pot of water was on the stove anyway. The many great cake recipes are also striking. Back then it was customary to bring cakes to family and friends for weddings and on White Sunday, the Sunday after Easter. Of course, this had to be something special. Incidentally, this information was confirmed to me by a former restaurator from Kirchheim-Bolanden, who is also in possession of pictures of Alfons Zeileis. These pictures bring this video to a close. Thank you very much for accompanying me into the culinary history of the Palatinate. If you would like to know more about the regional cuisine, for example the typical steamed dumplings with wine sauce, write to me in the comments. Well nourished, we will follow Alfons Zeileis into the mountains in the next post. You can find out what he does there in the next video. I look forward to seeing you again.